of justice known as criminal justice. I hope everyone is doing great. I know it's technically the first day of school, but you're not here, but it's still okay. I'm looking forward to seeing you. I can't wait till the 17th so we can all be together. I really hope you're doing great and looking forward to this class because I cannot wait till we can do all sorts of activities and have a great time with us and teach you everything that I know about criminal justice. So welcome, and I hope your day is going great today. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's this video all about, okay? Let's take a look. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty much gonna walk you through how our class is going to be. Now, as soon as you come in the classroom and get settled in, something I take very seriously is prayer. God is first and foremost in my life, and I always offer intentions. Most of the time, you guys are leading prayer because student-led prayer is just awesome, but of course, I will be stepping in to lead prayer as well. So for today's intentions, I'd like to offer intentions for you, for every single one of you, my wonderful students, for all your family, your friends, your pets. I'm a huge animal lover. For everyone around the world coming together to fight this virus, for our law enforcement, our first responders, who are on the front lines trying to keep peace, trying to help combat this virus in every way possible so we can get back to normal. And I also, intentions for all of our Newman Catholic community. God, we bring you these intentions, and we ask that you please intercede on their behalf. We know through you all things are possible, and that's the only way. We know that you love us and care about us. We ask that you please look out for us and help us look out for each other. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. My God, I give you this class. Please give me the grace to conduct myself during it in a manner most pleasing to you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I love prayer. Makes me happy. So ladies and gentlemen, after prayer, we go straight into what we're doing. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this class I have something called a learning goal. It's like the big picture for the unit. What is the big picture that we're going to be putting things into? For this unit, it's very short. You're going to examine your role in our criminal justice classroom. Okay, crimes investigation. All right, so what's going to be your role? What are the expectations? Here we go. So today's objective, just for today, this is what we're going to be able to do by the end of class. By the end of our awesome class time together, students will answer a question about our class. Identify and list 3 things they are going to learn this semester, name 3 responsibilities that they have this semester as a student in our classroom, and evaluate the importance of 10 things that require 0 talent. So that's what we're doing today, all right? Then after that, motivational quote of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, as far as I know, our class, Mrs. Miller's class, is the only one that does this. It's a motivational quote of the day. We will do it every day. Most of the time, you are doing it. But I'm going to show you how it's done. It's just a reminder about life, about things in life. We always start out with it. Here we go. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, we do it 3 times, not just 1 time. We do it 3 times. I'm going to use my megaphone so you can hear it very well. I use my megaphone a lot. It's good stuff. All right, here we go. Be the change you wish to see in the world. And then after that, we do it 3 times. I'll say, again! Be the change you wish to see in the world. Again! Be the change you wish to see in the world. Is that true? Yes, especially in criminal justice, ladies and gentlemen. Criminal justice is very special. We have the power to make things great for people. All right? We're going to learn all about that this year. Here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, afterwards, we get down to business. And speaking of getting down to business, we need to talk about this. Right now, I'm not wearing a mask because I'm the only one in my classroom. When I see you on the 17th, I will have a mask. When I see you on the 17th, you will have a mask. Non-negotiable. You have to wear a mask. Thou shalt wear a mask at school. You have to wear it. I will ensure that you are wearing it. Have a backup just in case something happens to your primary one. All right? We have to wear masks for your safety, for everybody else. I will wear a mask for my safety, for everybody else. All right? Something else we're going to do is as soon as you come to the classroom, this is what you're going to do. Right by the door. You walk in, right by the door, down the hand sanitizer. You will sanitize. If your hands are full, come put your stuff down, then go sanitize. I will be sanitizing, you will be sanitizing, I will be sanitizing the entire classroom all the time. Again, we're looking out for you, for everybody else. Thou shalt sanitize, okay? We'll get more into that when you come physically in class, but just a heads up what we're doing in our classroom, right? Okay. All right, you will have an assignment today. End of our video, I've attached it in Google Classroom. It's a Google form. Just have some questions. And one of the questions I want to ask you is, why did you choose this class? What do you hope to learn, or what do you hope to get out of criminal justice? Why are you here? I like to know, because some of you may be like, Ms. Miller, I want to be a police officer. Ms. Miller, I want to go on probation. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a judge. I want to be a parole officer. All these things we'll talk about. You want to be a canine officer. You want to go federal, FBI, CIA, U.S. Marshals. All those things. We'll talk about all those things. So I just want to kind of have an idea of why you chose criminal justice. I know it's because Mrs. Miller's teaching you. I understand. No, seriously, what's your focus when it comes to this class? All right? That's going to be on the Google form, so just be thinking about it. All right, so first semester, these are things you're going to be learning about. Okay? Also remember this, it's going to be on the Google form. Okay, first semester, learning about these things: history of law enforcement, qualifications, what do you have to meet in order to be a police officer? Search and seizure, criminal civil law, responding to calls for service, fingerprinting, crime scene investigation, communications. Police officers actually have their own way to talk on the radio. We're going to learn about that. Criminal civil court procedures, traffic laws, specialized units, and law enforcement. K-9, SWAT, that kind of stuff. Interviewing, how to interview people. There's a special way. Causes to arrest, handcuffing, and dispatch, 911. We're going to learn about those things first semester, plus some other things too, right? Second semester, right here. Second semester, we're going to learn about control, crime prevention through environmental design, called CPTED, technology, prisons, jails, first aid, medical training, crime lab field trip. I'm hoping that we can do that. How cool would that be for me to take all of you over to YPD's crime lab? I've done it before because I actually taught this at Copa High School, and we got to go. If COVID is all cleared up by then, how cool would that be to go to the crime lab? Learn about all federal law enforcement agencies and what they have to offer. Mental illness, officer safety, ladies and gentlemen. The mentally ill, it's very sad. They can be very dangerous people because they're not understanding what they're doing. So we have to be, there's certain ways that you approach and talk to mentally ill people for your safety and for theirs, okay? It's very serious. So officer safety, crowd riot control. So those are all things we're gonna look at second semester. Those are just the main things, but there's a lot of other things too that we'll be looking at. And of course, any questions you have, I'll be introducing to you one of my major case files. We'll be talking about serial killers, all sorts of things. So expect a lot of knowledge in criminal justice because it's dual credit, which is fantastic. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you a little bit about me. I'll talk to you more about my law enforcement experience when I see you, but I did serve in the Marine Corps. After the Marine Corps, I went to law enforcement, retired from law enforcement, and I have my bachelor's and master's degree from Grand Canyon University. I'm also working on my doctorate. My son Jake played college football, offensive lineman, left side, strong side. He is currently a police officer with YPD. I have a 3-year-old granddaughter named Nora. NFL. My son was actually scouted by 10 NFL teams in college. After he graduated, he went to the police academy right away. Halfway through the police academy, the NFL called him. Was like, Jake, we'd like for you to report to training camp. Yeah, he had to say no. He was already committed to law enforcement. So, long story short, the cool thing is my son knew that he was good enough to try out for the NFL, so that's pretty cool. So, maybe one day we'll bring him in, he can tell you the story. I have a stepdaughter who's a teacher at Cibola. She went to ASU, and she's a graduate of Copa High School. My daughter Danielle's a junior here, Danielle Miller. We have 4 dogs, 3 Chihuahuas, and 1 red heeler pup. Her name's Lulu. We adopted her in March, and boy, is she a handful. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to be your Teacher of the Year for Yuma Catholic. Thank you so much for that, and I will continue to rock it with you. All right, let's move on. Ladies and gentlemen, these 10 things right here that cost nothing can help you be extremely successful in all your classes. I want you to understand something. I don't just care about you in this class. I care about you in all your classes because that's what's going to help you be successful. Seniors, it's your year. Juniors, hey, you're finally upperclassmen. I don't really have any sophomores. If I do, welcome. So just understand that we're going to make it a great year, and this is going to help you get there. 10 things that require zero talent. Some of you may have heard of it before. Let's look at it. Being on time, work ethic, effort, body language, energy, attitude, passion, being coachable, doing extra, being prepared. Now, I've had a question in the past, Ms. Miller, what do you mean by body language? Body language can tell you someone's attitude, right? So when you're sitting there in your chair, you're all slumped over, just, okay? No. Out, ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, trust me, in this class, even though I know we have social distancing regulations, we will still have activities. We'll still get outside and do stuff. Trust me. And I'll make sure we're safe when we do it. But we are going to be active in this class. I'm constantly going to be engaging your mind. All right? That's how I roll, especially with criminal justice. So just keep that in mind. So on your Google form, your assignment today, part of your assignment is right here. You're going to rank these in order 1 through 10. What's most important to you? What's least important? We could argue and say all of them are important, yes. But I want you to think about criminal justice. What would you put down as number 1 out of these for this class? Then number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, there's a place on Google Form for you to do this. Think about it. Think about this class in particular. All right? Okay, let's move on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, do not make me look at you like this. I love Samuel Jackson, Nick Fury, love him. But don't make me have eyes like this, okay? Do what you're supposed to do. I'm all about law and order. This class is all about law and order, right? So let's understand. Student handbook. Know it, live it, love it. Follow the rules. Do what you're supposed to do. Tardy. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not let you in this class without a pass. I won't. Non-negotiable. You will have to have a pass. If you're late, own it. Responsibility. If you're late, get a pass, come in. I'm just going to be happy to see you. Okay? Remember, too many tardies though. Hey, Saturday school. Do what you need to do. Be here. Dress code. Criminal justice, law and order, uniform, right? Most of the jobs in criminal justice require a uniform. Let's do what we're supposed to do. I will check you because you're my A period. I will check you every day to make sure that you're in compliance. Be in compliance. Restroom nurse, I will have a sign-in, sign-out sheet. We'll be using the restrooms next door in Mrs. Potter's class. Because of COVID, we have to be very cautious. You're A period. You should be using the restroom and such before you come in. I understand sometimes things happen. You have to go, understand 10 minutes minimum. But try to take care of everything before you come to class. Now the nurse is a different story. Now if you're not feeling good, you have to have a pass to go though. All right? If I'm your A period, you come see me and I'll get you a pass. I care about your health and safety first before anything else, okay? Now let's talk about the 10-minute time frame. What if you come to class, maybe you had a breakfast burrito, and that breakfast burrito's coming back to haunt you, right? You're like, oh man, you're sweating, okay? You're like, oh, I need help, okay? I understand. Ladies and gentlemen, circumstances sometimes arise. For the 10 minutes, you need help, okay? So understand, just let me know what's going on, and we'll help you, okay? All right. Let's talk about responsibilities. This is also going to be in your Google form. Come in, be prepared. Last bell rings, door shut, we're rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't waste time in class. I don't waste your time. We get rolling. We got a lot to cover this entire year. We're going to be like this, moving on, all right? So be prepared. We're rolling, bell rings. Let's go. No shenanigans. Shenanigans is our word in this class. I started that here at YC. I've always used shenanigans. Shenanigans means this. A devious trick used especially for underhanded purposes, tricky or questionable practices or conduct, high spirit or mischievous activity. All right, you come in. Where's your computer? I left it at home. Shenanigans, all right? There could be good shenanigans, but most of the time, shenanigans. Shenanigans is our word. We'll use it all the time. Feel free to share it. All right, what else? Simple, straightforward. Your voice matters to me. Raise your hand so I can answer you. Okay, you got a question or anything like that, raise your hand so we can all give you our full attention. Something else that helps, this ball right here, Estados Unidos, this is our mascot. Now, ladies and gentlemen, normally, in all the years I've taught, I've always used this ball. Not this particular ball, but a ball like this. And what happens is, we toss it to somebody. Whoever has the ball is the only one talking. That's it. But, right now with COVID, I'm not sure if we can use this. So if we can't use it, then at some point we will, but just understand the purpose of this. Whoever has the ball is the only one talking. So I'm waiting to hear back if we can use it, because I'd be willing to clean it in between whatever we gotta do, okay? So just so you know, that's the purpose of this ball. And no lining up at the door ever. I will make sure we are ready to go before the bell rings, that way you can get to your next class. But ladies and gentlemen, especially because of COVID, we need to restrict our movement as much as possible when it comes to things like that. Plus, we're not in elementary school, right? No lining up at the door ever. We're gonna be jam-packed in class with lots of activities and information, so no lining up at the door. Trust me, I will never make you late to your class, your next classes, okay? Plus, I have you for prayer, so we're in here too. All right, let's move on. Cell phones. Ladies and gentlemen, there may be on occasion the internet's not working or shenanigans occur that I will give you permission to use your phone, but rarely. Using our computers every day, make sure they're ready to go. Don't let me catch you on your cell phone. Don't let me catch you doing shenanigans on your cell phone. I will take it, goes to cell phone jail. The only way it gets bailed out is if your parent or guardian comes to get it. Let's not go there, right? Also, as you know, no food, no gum, nothing like that. Water in a closed container only. Ladies and gentlemen, trust me. You can't have your cell phone out, I won't have my cell phone out. You can't have gum, you can't have food, I won't be eating or chewing gum in class. What you can't do, I don't do. I think that's only right and proper. That's me, okay? What you can't do, I don't do. You'll see me drinking water and probably some iced tea, I'll be honest. Okay, I'm a tea lover. But otherwise, that's it. Okay? All right. Now, you'll get plenty of time for any quizzes, tests, projects. This class is hands-on. This class is more performance than anything else. You will still have quizzes every Friday on material, vocabulary, things like that, but most of it's going to be hands-on performances and projects. So just understand that. But you will have plenty of time. I'm not one of those people that's like, gotcha. I want you to be prepared. I want you to know this. All right? So no stress, no worries. I will make sure that you're properly prepared. Right? Late work, absent work policy strictly enforced. Find someone in the class that you trust to let you know what happened that day, but I will post everything on Google Classroom. Check Google Classroom if you're not here. It's your job to stay on track, on top of stuff. Remember, this class is mostly performance-based. So if you miss a performance, you're gonna have to do it, all right? So just understand, you're gonna have to show me that you know how to search. Show me all sorts of things, like handcuffing, all that kind of stuff, which I will teach you. But you have to be prepared. Just wait till we do traffic stops. It's gonna be fun. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't plan on ever being out. I love to be here with you. But if for some reason I have a training I have to go to that YC needs me to go to, then you will have a substitute. Help them, all right? Help them out because they're here to take care of you for me. And let me know how they were, because in the future, if we ever need another substitute, I want to have somebody that you enjoy, all right? If for some reason you come to school one day and I'm not here, I will always let you know ahead of time if I'm going to be out. But if you come to school one day and I'm not here, that means an emergency happened beyond my control. But know that I will make sure that you're taken care of, all right? So just understand that. Okay. Also, our class is very unique in many ways. Ladies and gentlemen, some of you may have had this happen to you last year if you came into my classes, but when anyone comes to visit our classroom, we clap for them. Like they're a celebrity, like they're our best friends. So they come in the door, we're like this, yeah, woo! Right? We do it because we want to make people feel good. That's the way we greet people in our classroom. And let me tell you, I've seen people just smile ear to ear. I've seen people terrified, but they got better. And I remember one time, this young lady, I saw that she started getting a little emotional. She had turned around and started getting emotional. I was like, oh my gosh, did we scare her? And I asked her, are you okay? And what she told me, I'll never forget, she was having a horrible day that day. And the fact that we celebrated her like that, she said, just made everything better. And that's what we're about, is humanity, making people feel good about themselves. So every time somebody comes to visit our classroom, a visitor from the outside, we're gonna clap for them and welcome them, okay? And we'll practice that when I see you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, end of our video. Every day that I have you in class, we will always review our daily objective and make sure we met what we needed to and review. So what you're gonna do is here, or what we did, I'm sorry. Okay, you're gonna answer a question about our class, identify and list 3 things you're going to learn this semester, name 3 responsibilities that they have this semester as a student in our classroom, and evaluate the importance of 10 things that require 0 talent. That's on the Google form. That's your assignment for today. Everything's on the PowerPoint, it's all in order. Google form is due today by 3 o'clock. Get it turned in by 3, that also counts as your attendance, all right? So make sure that you get that done. If you have any questions, email me, my email's on the announcements. I'm here to help you, all right? The last thing, keep calm, y hasta mañana. Tomorrow, you need your syllabus. Attach your syllabus. Take a look at your syllabus today, look at the materials you're gonna need. Also, keep it for tomorrow because you're gonna have a quiz on your syllabus. Very easy, use your syllabus, but there's some key important things I wanna make sure that you understand, all right? Again, questions, email me. Cannot wait to see you. God bless all of you, and have a great day.